We often talk about smoking guns, Alan. There's 41 different counts here. Do you see any ones that are particularly problematic? Or
I
problematic's the
see
wrong term,
some.
harsh.
I see some that are extraordinarily weak, trying to get an office holder to violate his oath of office. My God, if everybody who violated their oath of office were to be guilty of a crime, we'd have to hold most congressional and mayoral and gubernatorial discussions in prison. Breaking campaign promises, breaking the oath of office is very common. You know, whenever I see a RICO and a conspiracy conviction, I generally think this is weak. If you have to go to RICO and conspiracy instead of specific crimes, now there are specific crimes charged here as well, but they really all come under the rubric of RICO. RICO was designed for organized crime. It's been extended to other organized behaviors, but it's never before, to my knowledge, been applied to election protests. Now, you know, I was part of an election protest in 2000. I represented the citizens of Palm Beach County protesting the butterfly ballot, the hanging chads, all of that. You remember.
Bush
And
v.
we were
Gore.
making claims.
Yes.
Hmm?
And in Bush v. Gore, for those who don't remember.
In Bush versus Gore.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Supreme Court said 5-4 that we were wrong. 4 justices said we were right. 5 said we were wrong. I can't imagine anyone trying to bring criminal charges against many of us. Many of the people who fought for Al Gore are the same people who are now trying to put Donald Trump in prison, quite hypocritically.
Now, does the breadth of this case make it, more difficult for the lawyers, or do you think in some ways it makes it easier because it can feel pretty sprawling? I mean, just one of the things with these RICO cases, the penalties, if found guilty, Donald Trump could be facing up to 20 years in jail on some of these charges.
Also, mandatory minimums, no probation, and so
no pardon, for example. He can't pardon himself.
It can't be pardoned. So this is a tough case for him if he loses, but he has to lose not only at the trial but on appeal as well. And I think this indictment is vulnerable to many, many legal challenges, and there will be other challenges based on the judge's instruction, based on the jury veneer, based on a range of other factors. There'll be defendants who move for a severance saying, look, I have only a peripheral connection to this case, or I was just acting as a lawyer. This is a case that endangers also the role of lawyers in challenging elections. Lawyers are going to be more reluctant
because
to do
they're
what I did in
co-defendants.
Bush versus Gore, because they'll be afraid of indictments.